Alrighty. Chat room. It is about that time. What's going on, everybody? Big Wednesday? Special Wednesday, huh? This is an unusual turn of events, unusual schedule. But it is time. We are going to have the YASMINE gameplay trailer. You know the drill at this point. We're going to be reacting to this live. Then we're going to spend the next hour or so doing a frame-by-frame detailed breakdown, figuring out everything we can possibly figure out about their gameplay, and also probably, hopefully, get a Steam blog post as well to help understand a bit more about what this character has to offer. Any predictions? Any predictions? Anyone got charge character on there? Zero shot of that. Is the knife going to be a droppable additional asset, a la, like a Cody knife? Any predictions? Rekkas? We're seeing Rekkas in the chat. Grapplers. We got has a command grab. We should do bingo with this next time. I don't have that ready. I'll do new character bingo for Arjun maybe. L Angry Bird 08, thanks for the big 56 months. Appreciate that. Come back with the 39 months. What up, Greg, with the 115? Low for a drive rush. Anyone think she'll have a low for a drive rush? Vega function? I'm seeing people calling Vega function. Yes, yes, yes. For sure. The knife is cursed, is it? Knife and no knife mode, so the knife will be droppable. Maybe use it as a projectile. Watch her be a Shoto. Could be. Odds of any new characters being a charge character, very low. Almost zero. Maybe knife install. I would assume the knife has to be front and center for her moveset. My assumption is the knife is going to be integral to the moveset. I think there's a chance, a decent chance that the knife could be something that she picks up and drops. But for sure, she's going to have a lot of moves involving the knife. So I don't think it's going to be something like an install. I think it's going to be either fully integrated to her moveset permanently or something that can be dropped and picked up again. Straight to gameplay reveal, kind of nice. John World Tour died for this. Ingrid finally destroyed the World Tour dimension, and we're getting straight to the action now, the gameplay trailers. End of an era. End of an era. We'll have some nostalgia for John World Tour trailers, but at the end of the day, we're getting straight to the actual meat and potatoes here. Getting straight to it. So we got 8 minutes remaining, I believe. Premieres in 5 minutes? Okay. Yeah, so I did not misremember. I hope she decapitates Vega in the trailer. Is that what you're hoping for? Listen, the Vega fans, all 5 of them, are already having a tough time, man. They're all having a tough time. Fatality supers. This is when Street Fighter finally makes the turn to being a full M-rated game with YASMINE. Oh, I wasn't confident before I found my karambit, just decapitating people left and right. Sounds likely. Wall climb, counter stance character. She's definitely not a Vega function. I think they want to avoid Vega functions in the game. I think that's something they don't want to repeat. She'll have good movements? Probably. Ibuki function? I don't think she's going to be throwing the karambit. That's not something you throw unless they see the hook shape and go, fuck it, it's now a boomerang. Fuck it. We're ignoring all physical realities. and real world martial arts references here. We're just going to make some shit up. She teleports? I don't think so. I don't think so. Is she going to have an overhead? Yeah, we could definitely do Street Fighter 6 bingo. Drive rush overhead. Low forward drive rush. Command grab. Anti-air uppercut. Yeah, is she going to be a drive rush, crouching medium kick, drive rush cancel character? Or have a plus on block, drive rush low? Or have both and be Blanca? Stocks, that's another one. Will they actually be able to break the mold with this character is the question. Blanca 2.0, come on, baby. Hopefully not. The new Rolento? Kimberly 2.0. Kimberly has really fast drive rush, plus on block crouching medium kick, jump in and elbow drop, high-low mix, run stop. You think that'll be Yasmin, a run stop character? I don't think that's what she's going to be. Makoto mixed with Adon. You guys think command grabs? I don't really think a command grab's on the table. I'd be a little bit surprised. But I guess that's what makes it exciting. We don't know. We don't know anything. Okay. Intro time.
Oh, well, if you can't beat them, join them.
Irrelevant. Thanks for the prod. Messed up my intro. Hold on. We got to do that again. Your generosity. To get in the way of the content. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Enjoy the mid-tier emotes. Let's go. That's right. The Yasmin gameplay trailer is already here. For some reason, they've accelerated the schedule, and we're going to see our very first look at the brand new character to Street Fighter 6, Yasmin. Here in this video, I'm going to give you my very first time live, raw reaction to the gameplay trailer. Then we're going to break down frame by frame everything we can learn about the character from the gameplay trailer and any blog post posted to give you everything you need to know about Yasmin. Let's get into it. BioSpark286, thanks for the 37 months. Appreciate it. Lord Fuzzy, 115. Lexin on him. What's up, man? This is a really fast schedule, is it not? Isn't that crazy? It's only been 3 weeks since Ingrid has been out. It's really like feast or famine with Street Fighter 6, it feels like. They're probably trying to fix the schedule. There's going to be a break, though, right? Because, yeah, in between...
Time to get paid.
Arjun and
Yasmin
Tifa.
Fund.
Revitox, thanks for the super chat. Everyone's ears okay? World's loudest sound. The YouTube premiere theme. Twitch ad, you'll be okay, man. You got time. Sure, you, Kevin. Thanks for the big 18. Chandler with the Prime. Enjoyed the mid-tier emotes. It's Denkin with the 37. Appreciate that. Thanks, everybody, for the subs and resubs. Appreciate that. Okay, I'm going to turn alerts off for this section. We'll turn it back on after we get through the trailer. Okay, 30 seconds. Come on now. Let's see it. Show me something new. Inspire me a little bit, Capcom. New MG90, thanks for the 6 months. Ryan Filipino incoming? Yeah, maybe. 10! 9! 8765432 Here we go. It is time. What do you got, Capcom?
I hit the streets.
Okay.
Prove that I'm a fighter. Keep up if you can.
Okay, Yasmin. What do you got? Oh, shit. Okay, shimmy, punish counter. Stand medium kick target combo to a slide. Low confirms. I did not expect any of this. I guess they're going with the Kimberly angle. Whoever called out Kimberly, not bad. Overhead, it looked like. Is that a demon flip? She's flexing on him. Oh, standing resets. Don't tech mid-screen. That must be like a demon flip or something. What the? She is slicing the shit out of him. She threw it. She did throw it. It came back. Oh, no. She did throw it. Was that plus? Is she the chip function? Oh my god, what is happening? Why is she in the air so much? That drive rush looks so fucked up. Level 1.
Thank you so much. Ready.
Oh god, okay. She's the chip function. Low forward drive rush. I think we just saw it. Ground bounce for the combo extension. Demon flip. What the fuck, man? Why? I guess why not? She throws it. Anti-air projectiles. Don't give me hope with anti-air projectiles, man. Level 2 looks like it has a lot of range. So not an install level 2. Stalled in the air to some kind of dive kick. She has some kind of angled dive kick. Demon flip into like an angled dive kick. That's the mid-screen combo extension to a launcher. Ground bounce slash cross up. Oh my god. DI combo starter. We're gonna get the level 3 launcher mid-screen. Her routing looks like there's a lot going on there. Oh, spin him? That's just straight up a Kamehameha. She has to fumble at the end. She has to fumble at the end. Put the hair down. So is she supposed to be a Super Saiyan? After she drops the Kamehameha, gets the KO, she loses the Super Saiyan hair? What? This is a combination of Kimberly, Ibuki, and Chip, and Goku. What just happened? I don't know what I expected, but I don't think I expected all that. That was a lot. She even threw the karambit for anti-air projectile, and it looped around for extended pressure as well. Okay, we got a lot to get into. This is a lot to break down. This was not what I was expecting at all. Okay, that was a lot. What the fuck? Why was there so much there? No reversal? I don't know if they showed a reversal. 1 second, guys. I'm gonna already get this uploading. And then we're gonna start breaking it down frame by frame. That was crazy. There was a lot of animations going on. It seemed like she had a demon flip cross up. I don't even know what's going on here. Let me turn the alerts back on as well. 1 second here. 1 second. We're going to go back and review that. Okay, that's uploading. Okay, we got to go back through this. If you guys see a Steam blog post or any blog post, by the way, feel free to, or please rather, link it as well. Okay, alerts are back on. Thanks for any subs I had missed. Apologies for that. Let's go back through this. This was nuts.
Keep up if you can.
Obviously, thematically, they know what they're doing. Like, they often pair the characters with characters that have some kind of similar playstyle or a relationship to the character. So, you know, they paired Yasmine up with Kimberly. The structure of the gameplay trailers is actually really smart. They pack in a lot of information. It's very information dense, to be quite honest. So, clearly, they're trying to show that there's some inspiration from Kimberly here, and you can see it. So, here we go. So, there's a shimmy. Is that, you guys think that's a button? Like a heavy punch? Like a Jamie heavy punch. Is that what this is? 1, 2, 3. No, they gave her a Jamie heavy punch. Oh my god. That's what that is. It's a fast heavy punch, shimmy, punish counter to some kind of target combo as well. And then she has a stand medium kick target combo, which ends in a low. And then she has a low, so definitely multiple target combos, right? A mid target combo, and then a crouching target combo. And then, is this a sweep here? What do you guys think? Is that a sweep? Crossover demon flip. She reels back and it's special cancelable. It might be a command normal sweep. It looks like a sweep, but it's cancelable. So maybe it's a like a command normal sweep. And then this is the first of this demon flip type of move she has. And she has different enders out of it. This must be the empty ender for meaty grab, side swap. Jump, medium punch, anti-air. This is the sweep. Okay, this is her normal regular sweep, right? Jump, medium, anti-air, air-to-air, rather, which causes a knockdown state. And then this is like a basic sweep here, I would assume, right? It goes into a knockdown. And then that's an overhead. So she does have a basic overhead as well. Yeah, like a Zeku flip. Jump, cross-up, medium kick. That's the 3-hit heavy punch that we saw. That she started the shimmy with originally. Okay, so this looks like a stand heavy kick or like a towards heavy kick move. This spaced option here. So like a big heavy that's negative at space to be safe. Because there, she interrupts with a counter buffer here. Yeah, like a Ryu heavy kick. And then she does a jab buffer into the special. So here's one of the main specials that we saw in a lot of the routing. This sort of whirlwind slash effect going on. Let's just watch in slow-mo, just to get a feel for what's going on here. So she does this whirlwind slash, and I think there's multiple enders out of it. So that's like the mid-ender, which leaves you standing for a reset. And so you can go for strike or shimmy right there. So she got the shimmy, and then she goes again into the heavy kick. That's what we saw the spacing trap started with, was this heavy kick. But here's on punish counter, it causes a spiral knockdown. And then this is maybe a heavier strength version of that same move to get a pickup. Karambit glowing. Yes. Was it glowing before? Did that power it up? Good call out. Good call out. Yeah, maybe you land this move and it powers up your Karambit. Karambit not glowing. She lands this move and goes for the mid-ender. Now Karambit is glowing. So maybe either that enhances this move and other moves, or and she gets different enders or something to that effect. So I wonder if this version she does here requires the power-up or not. So it's clearly some kind of power-up system. Didn't spend it. So demon flip, and then this shit is so crazy. This weird trajectory, because you're going to see the cross-up happen a lot. So there's a demon flip that's like a dive kick. Jab, jab. And then this is going to be the basic special move that she routes into. We saw a mid-ender. This time it's enhanced. Causes a knockdown. See? Now this does like a blast, and it spent it. So her Karambit is now spent. So you get an enhancement, she spent it. And she throws it, though. So you can throw it without the enhancement. throws the karambit behind you, up and over, so it can anti-air you. If you try to jump, it can clip you, and if you stay on the ground, it'll circle back to hit you on the other side. Check the drivers with the stand light kick into the basic spin move, and she's going to go for an overhead ender, or like a ground pound ender. We haven't seen that. We saw a one that leaves you standing, a mid knockdown, a low lunging slash, and an overhead knockdown. When the karambit came back, it was still not enhanced. And yeah, that spin move enhances. It seems like when you land that basic move that maybe has different enders, you get the enhancement. Okay, so what is she doing here? In the beginning here, she's just spinning for no reason. I don't know. I don't really know what's going on there. But that's her anti-air. Is that an anti-air DP? I don't even think I registered this during the trailer. That must be an anti-air DP. Yeah, is it a feint system? Anti-air DP. Maybe a feint fireball? And that must be an anti-air DP. And then she's going to go for it. So did she feint that? So maybe that same special move that we saw as a basic combo enter has a feint system. Because now she's enhanced, and she goes for the low spin, the low Beyblade. And then is this a combo or a low reset? Oh, it's blocked. It's plus. It's plus. She spent the enhancement, I think. Is that spent? I don't know if it goes away or not. It's still there. I don't know if this costs a resource or not. One, two. 1, 2. 1. It might be, it's plus 1 or 2. So short jab into demon flip. That looks like a target combo also. A short jab, like a jab medium. Like, does she have, she must have a jab medium target combo like Kimberly. Crouching light kick, stand light punch, medium punch. Must be a target combo to convert from lights into a demon flip. And then this time she goes for the cross-up version. So in the other version, we saw her falling with kind of her feet pointed together like that. This time she's doing the head first Beyblade sort of cross-up version. This looks so fucked up, man. This looks so fucked up. And then she's going to go like crouching medium punch into her main stock building move. And then she's doing the ground pound ender, which causes the ground bounce. And she can pick up with that. That's her DP. Okay, so her anti-air DP can pick up for the combo extension as well. So here's demon flip. She went for the kick ender that time. So the kick ender has a slightly more horizontal trajectory versus the headward dive angle. See, that's closer to 45 degrees rather than almost straight down. So she can choose the angle, it looks like. And that's going to be some kind of button into the main special, the karambit power-up. So now she's going to get the enhancement. She chooses which ender? The launcher. So there's a launcher ender as well. And then, is there a parry her building up the Kamehameha? By the way, she's like randomly a Super Saiyan. So Drive Rush, and her Drive Rush is so fast. Drive Rush crouch heavy, maybe? And she goes straight into it. I wonder if that implies that this will be safe on block. Now she does the OD karambit throw, stand light kick. So the karambit comes back. And she threw 2 of them, it looks like. 1, 2. Stand light kick, 1, 2. It has 2 hits. And then she goes into the Beyblade low move. 1 hit. And then it has like a different ender there. And then was that just heavy punch? Is that just that same Jamie heavy punch we saw? Something else. There's like a juggle potential there into the level 1. Supers look good. So she has 2 damage supers. She has no install super, right? So it's 2 damage supers and the level 3. So jump like heavy kick maybe, crouching heavy punch into OD Beyblade, which is going to knock them into the air. And then she goes, that lets you combo straight into the Karambit power-up special, which they go into like the mid-ender, and they're in the juggle state, so they get knocked down. Crouching medium kick, drive rush cancel. She got one of those. Kimberly with the drive rush cancel. Low forward drive rush. Crouching medium punch. Medium punch target combo, I think. She has a launching target combo. Puts him into the air to get into the Karambit power-up, which lets her do the ground pound juggle into the DP. Or this time, like, heavy punch into the DP. She has a normal, maybe it's medium punch, that it looks like a free juggle in a lot of situations. Demon flip on over that projectile into the cross-up OD Beyblade head stomp. Like, this shit is look at the trajectory on this. Look at the trajectory on this. Where is she going? You're defying physics, young lady. That is, that's too much even for Ingrid. Bending reality. Okay, crouching medium punch, looks like, into the Karambit power-up. And she's going to go for the launcher here. And then from that drive rush, crouching medium kick into the low Beyblade move into the... Yeah, I think the Beyblade low always kind of goes into that hop ender. So here's going to be an anti-air projectile. Maybe a heavy version, throws two of them. So one hits on the way out, one hits on the way back, straight into the demon flip. And then she goes for the kick. That's like the kick ender, I'm calling it, which seems to set up a juggle. So maybe the kick one is what you want for air-to-airs because it puts them in a juggle state. And the strange floating side swap head spin move is what you're going to do for the left-right mix. And then this is the juggle normal. Is it just always heavy punch? Seems like a free juggle. She has this normal that juggles when you wouldn't expect it. Drive rush overhead. Meaty drive rush overhead from that. Crouching medium punch to OD Karambit store. Which causes, what, a hard knockdown as an animation? And then she goes level 2 here. So the level 2 seems like it might be pretty far range. Or is it really just an install? Was I wrong? Oh, the level 2 is an install. Block post up. I misconstrued what I was visualizing. But what's this? This must be just another unique animation. She just sawing your head in half? There's too much happening in these trailers too fast. So this must be one of the specific enders. Because like we saw when she started this combo, that was like a heavy punch into the OD Karambit move again. It seems like the OD version has unique animation, sort of like an Alex, right? So you see how the original, when she started this, it was the OD Karambit, which already does the zoom in. But she's doing some kind of like, you know, cut through the stomach to gut you and pull out the intestines kind of move there. And then here, instead of that, she goes for the headshot here and just decides to saw your skull in half. So that must be just unique animations for the OD version of the Karambit store. OD Demon Flip. But look at this. It's not OD until the end. So I wonder if you can choose whether or not to use meter until you go into the air. You see how she's not spinning bar yet? So I wonder if you choose the special move out of the air. Because that can't just be her regular jump. That has to be a command jump, right? And then that's got to be plus. So she gets in with the plus dive kick. And that hit pretty high up. Look how high up that hit. That hit, you know, like her stomach level, chest level, and then shoulder level pretty much, which is very high up. And she goes for a grab. I think they're trying to imply that's plus. That seems very plus. Very plus. Then here's OD Demon Flip. Yeah, if she starts flipping like that, it's interesting how this time she glows OD. So that means for sure that this initial one wasn't OD. See how she's leaving the ground and then choosing to do the extension with OD? So it seems like you can choose the enders to be the OD enhanced versions without spending it up front. Yeah, like Bison's Devil Rise. But this one, she does OD from the get-go, maybe for better trajectory. And look, where's the hurt box, man? Where's the hurt box? I mean, Ingrid DP, not the best example, to be quite honest. And that you get a combo to like maybe a crouch heavy from very high up on that into the Karambit store. And then this is going to be the launch ender. And then another Karambit store into the ground pound this time? Or the mid? The ground pound. If you hit them out of the air into the ground pound, I think you get these juggles. And then the heavy punch. Yeah, her heavy punch is just like a juggle ender as well. And it's also special cancelable. Then she goes to the cross up. So I wonder if this is the Beyblade move we saw with the low that you can do when enhanced. She's chipped, man. Rapid slash, yeah. If you're on burnout, you're going to get mauled. And so this one, it automatically launches. And then here she does OD DP. So we don't know if the DP is invincible or not. She could be Kimberly with an OD DP. She's in level 2. She's glowing. This is still all level 2 examples. But she gets the Karambit power up without that. But she has extra aura on level 2 is what you're trying to say? Block says her OD DP is invincible on Wake Up. Oh my god. This is getting crazy. Okay, and this is going to be Crouch Heavy into another Beyblade. And then it's going to be the launcher to start the combo sequence. Drive Rush. Crouching Medium, maybe, into this low slash move, which brings them up into the air. And then Heavy Punch into, you cancel on the second hit that time, into the OD Karambit store. And then straight into the level 3. She's got a lot going on, man. She's got a lot going on. All right, let's check out the blog post. Thank you guys for linking this. How do I view this again? Just like the full thing? Without having to see this banner in the way. Steam blog post always throws me off like this. This? Oh, great. Thank you. New fighter Yasmin hones her blade in Street Fighter 6 on August 3rd. Kamusta Ka? The first character from Year 4 is one of the 2 brand new characters joining Street Fighter 6 alongside the other newcomer Arjun, the iconic Tifa from Final Fantasy VII Remake series, and Bosch from World 4. Hailing from the Philippines, Yasmin seeks to slice and dice her opponents in Eskrima, the national martial art of the country. Wield her blade with the start of Year 4 on August 3rd, 2026. Yasmin learned how to fight alongside her Kuya, older brother, from her Lolo grandfather. Initially, she trained simply because she wanted to spend more time with her Kuya, but he mysteriously vanished one day, making her lose any inspiration to fight and ended up doom scrolling on FoodTube. Did she follow live streamer Rashid? Too real, man. She's doom scrolling on FoodTube until one day she stumbled upon a certain French supermodel's videos, re-inspiring her to go out into the world, hoping she'll cut a path that will lead her to fight her Kuya. Is she talking about Manon? Rashid is the streamer. Manon vlogs? That seems kind of random. If you play Rushdown characters, you'll feel right at home with Yasmin as she zips and glides around to confuse opponents before slicing them right in the face with her trusty knife. Pair this with her lethal Bayani mode, and she'll make a fight worthy to go viral on FoodTube. Bayani? Deloy? Too big? How big? Oh, man. I don't know. I only know how to pronounce when. Well, but you're not giving me the follow-up here. Just NG? Time to learn Tagalog? I don't know. I don't know how to say anything. Deloitte, too big is a quick. I apologize. I know nothing. I'm so sorry. It's a quick forward-moving knife attack that's good in combos. How am I gonna do the guide? How am I gonna do the breakdown? I can't say these names. There's so much Filipino in this. I should have studied up. I should have practiced. Call Jeremy right now. I need him to fill in. We gotta have him overdubbed in for all the move names. It's a quick forward-moving knife attack that's good in combos. Follow up with Alon, where Yasmine does a multi-slice hit and a different final hit depending on the strength used. The OD version can combo from a light attack into super arts. It also powers up Alon, into a devastating slice that'll send opponents spinning and won't take Yasmine out of Bayani mode. Okay, so it's a quick forward-moving knife attack that's good in combos. Follow up with Alon, where Yasmine does a multi-hit slice and with a different final hit depending on the strength used. Now it's making me wonder: is that like 3-hit Jamie Heavy Punch the special move? So there's multiple enders. There's a quick moving knife attack, the Deloitte too big, and then there's a follow up with Alon with the multi-slice hit. And then there's different enders depending on the strength used. It's too big. If Alon connects, Yasmine goes into Bayani mode with her knife will glow blue. So there's the power up if the move hits. We saw that. Using Alon in Bayani mode will result in a different powered up final hit. Using the light version, and Bayani mode ends in a knockdown. Medium version will end in a ground bounce, and the heavy version ends in an even higher launcher than normal. After this hit, Bayani mode will dissipate. So you build it and you spend it. What about when they didn't end in anything? Is that with the just Alon? Was that just Deloitte and too big? Okay, so look. In the beginning, we saw a standing shimmy, right? Right here, right? Where was that at? So low. No, this wasn't it. Was it the very beginning? So this is Jamie Heavy Punch, right? That's not what I was talking about. That's not what I'm referring to. That's not it, chat. It's a different sequence. This. So this is the move I'm referring to. So this, to me, does this build the power up? It does. How come that didn't knock down? So that's before she has the enhancement. Follow up with Alon, where Yasmine does a multi-slice hit, and then different final hit depending on the strength used. Okay, so this is the non-powered up Alon. Okay, so when you're powered up, you can't do a standing reset. So once you're in Bayani mode, because you hit the Alon, then the light version will knock down, medium version will ground bounce, and the other one will launch. Okay, so no matter what, when you're in Bayani mode, like, you're not going to get a standing reset. So that was the Alon, but without Bayani enhancement. So she started with Deloitte too big. So which part is the Deloitte too big? That must be this part, right? The swirl, and then maybe this extra follow up here. Maybe because there's 3 sections, or there's 2. Okay, so I just want to be clear on which animation is the follow up Alon version. I'm just trying to make sure I understand which part it transitions. So I'm guessing this is a buffer to the special, like a jab buffer. That must be the... Fuck, what is it called? Deloitte and to big. So this part must be the Deloitte to big. And then I think this part might be the... That part might be the Alon. The punch there at the end. Okay. Is it Tubig? What am I supposed to say here? What am I supposed to say, man? We have a little bit of time left before I gotta go and actually record this guide, this review. Oh God. Okay, here we go. Next one. I can barely read English. Talim, hanging. God, this is tough. I should have studied up my Tagalog. I did not prepare. I did not study for the test, man. Nang? How you hanging, man? Is where Yasmin spins forward and sweeps with her knife. Useful for closing the gap or taking an opponent by surprise. The light version has a good fake out, while the medium and heavy versions will carry her forward. The medium version is safe on block, and the heavy one is plus, although it comes out pretty slow. And of course, landing this boost puts Yasmin into Biani mode. The OD version is not safe, but if it hits, the opponent gets launched for a quick follow-up attack. Madaling Sabihin Mahirap Gawan. Shit. Okay. So this is where she spins forward with her knife. So it's a good fake out. So we saw the feint. So the light version is the feint. The medium and heavy versions will carry her forward. Medium version is safe on block, and the heavy one is plus, although it comes out pretty slow. If it hits, you go into you go into Biani mode. So the medium version is not safe. Oh no, the medium version is safe. The block one is the heavy one is plus. She goes into the air on hit. I don't know if they showed it on block. I'll have to review that. Leap into the air with Muka Nang Langit, a front flip with 2 follow-up attacks. The button press determines how far Yasmin goes. The first follow-up attack is called Kulag, where Yasmin swipes like an eagle's talon. It's safe on block, and she can start a combo with a light attack if it lands. The second follow-up is called Ulan, an upside-down spinning attack that hits backwards, so it's best to aim for behind the opponent. The OD version of all 3 of these attacks makes it safer plus on block, so go ham with it. She's hitting you with a talon here? She's hitting you with her feet. Yeah, so basically the kick version in front and then the upside down spinning attack for cross-ups. Lipad Nang Aguila sees Yasmin kicking into the air in a flurry of hits. A great anti-air and tool for ending combos. The OD version is invincible on startup to keep the bullies away. She's rush down, cross-up, Kimberly chip hybrid fusion with an invincible reversal. And a projectile, sort of. Here's where things get really tricky. Pangil Sa Likuran, oh man, is a projectile move that swirls around like a boomerang. The strength of the move determines how far it goes. It's a tad slow coming out, but is scary for its mix-ups and combo potential. Don't leave yourself open, since it'll disappear if you are hit. Okay, so she's not going to be getting a level 2 on command. The OD version of the boomerang hits 3 times, opening even more opportunity. Yeah, it seems like it will always go with this horizontal upward trajectory, then swirl down back around, which is really powerful. Yeah, how it comes back this way. So it prevents you from jumping, and also if you didn't jump away initially, you're pretty much sandwiched between her and the projectile on the way back. Yasmin's level 1 super art is Hiwa Nang Kalangitan, where she uses her opponent. She kicks her opponent in the air, then slams them back down. It has invincibility in startup, so it's useful as a counterattack or get off me. Landing this also puts Yasmin in Biani mode. Okay, so her level 1 is they didn't learn from Mai. They didn't learn from Mai here. It doesn't seem like the Biani mode is going to be as broken, though. Nakata Gong Lakas is Yasmin's level 2 super art. She focuses her energy for a limited time. She can use boosted special moves without leaving Biani mode. She can also use Linya Nang Liwanag during the super art where she dashes past the opponent and attacks him from behind. Okay, so that cross up is only available during the level 2. It's only available during the level 2, so she does not have access to that move permanently. The OD version of Alon also changes completely during the super art, where Yasmin cuts through the opponents with a buzzsaw of energy. Okay, unique animation during the level 2, which we saw. Finally, Pamamukad Kadnang Sampaguita. They're really fucking saving the best for last, man. This has to be the level 3. It's a level 3 in terms of its attack power, utility, and pronunciation, dude. Holy shit, this is the final boss. I'm trying, man. I'm trying. Don't speak the language. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. It's a level 3 super art where she spins an opponent and gathers energy before pulverizing them in an all-out attack. Outfit 2. Unlock it by maxing out her acquisition gauge in Avatar Arcade mode or with fighter coins. Is this a different way of unlocking an outfit? Didn't it used to be World Tour mode? Is this like they changed that? Like these outfit 2 acquisitions used to be, or you used to unlock them through World Tour, right? With the Yasmin update comes overall battle adjustments that will affect all characters making the start of year 4. Keep an eye out for battle change lists before maintenance starts. Damn, so that means we're actually getting a fucking balance patch on August 3rd. It's actually happening. The game is being brought into year 4. It will finally occur. Okay. Yeah, this is way more exciting, man. I guarantee you if you showed off this shit instead of these animated intros, people would be way more receptive to your new characters. Like, the whole issue I find with the way they announce at Summer Games Fest these new DLCs is that animated intro gives you nothing to go off of. If you just showed this, people have been like, all right, I see you're trying to cook something. You know? Halfway through the season after so many majors, the balancing for this game is completely independent of the Capcom Pro Tour. There are different departments, and they don't give a shit anymore. It's just how it is. It's just how it is. Okay. Wait, yeah, when is EVO this year? Is this right after EVO? One month after EVO? Yeah. True. Okay, this is a tough one, man. This is a tough one. Okay. So let's go. Let's grind. Thank you, Big Mike 2135 with the 21 months. Appreciate it. Where did I miss? Lindy as well. Thank you. Here we go. So what do we get? What do we get? Hurry up. So let's break this down. So first off, we're getting Shimmy, We confirm that's her stand heavy punch, right? That's not her Deloy Nang too big. Because that's the swirl. The swirl is the Deloy Nang too big. So this is just stand heavy punch. And then linked into what? Like a stand medium punch. There's a target combo that launches. Or knockdown, rather. That's a target combo. And then here, it's a stand medium kick target combo. That ends in a low. And then dash up. And this is going to be the crouching medium kick. Yeah, and it's immediately a crouching medium kick. Crouching medium kick. Heavy kick, maybe? Another knockdown. So that starts from a low. So this is going to be... What is this? They didn't mention anything about this. This must be a command normal. Some kind of unique command sweep. Into the demon flip, which is called... Woo-wee. Here we go. The Muka Nang Langit. What did I say? Google.
Mukha ng langit. Mukha ng langit.
Mukha ng langit.
Mukha ng langit.
Mukha ng langit.
Mukha ng langit.
Langit. So it's not, you don't go gits. It's like langits. Like it's kind of like a soft G.
Mukha ng langit.
Mukha.
Mukha ng langit.
Mukha ng langit. I'm starting to sound Russian. Where did the Russian come out? Oh, fuck. Okay, so this is jump medium punch. Jump medium punch, air to air, juggle. And then she's going to land and do crouching. That's going to be the sweep, right? Dash. Overhead. It's probably forward medium punch. Then jump. Jump. MK cross up. I think that's jump MK. And then this is like a stand medium punch target combo. Or is that the heavy? Is that the same thing as the 20-second heavy punch one? Let me double check the animation. Shimmy. That's the same thing. Stand heavy punch, right? It was 3 hits. 1, 2, 3, and it Yeah, okay. Stand heavy punch. Same animation. Okay, 40 seconds. That's got to be stand heavy kick. Shoto style. And that's going to be crouch heavy punch. So, block. Crouch light punch. XX into the everyone's favorites. The Deloy Nang too. Is it too big or what? Give me the truth. Give me the truth. Tell me the truth here.
Daloy ng tubig.
It is too big.
Daloy ng tubig.
Daloy nang too big. Daloy nang too big.
Daloy ng tubig.
Daloy nang too big. That's what it is. And then they end in the this ends in the Alan, and then we don't know which ender this is. They didn't specify the ender, but this is one of the ender. We'll just say standing reset ender. And then this is where we see Daloy ng Tubig activates Biryani mode. I do want to say biryani when I read this. It's biryani mode, and I'm hungry, so I keep thinking biryani. What does biryani mean? Biryani's hero? I'm not gonna lie, I am thinking biryani when I see this word at first glance, and I would love some chicken biryani rice right now. That would be so fucking good. She's going Bionicle mode. Deloy Nang Tubig activates Biani. Okay, so she activates Biani, and then goes for... Is that a backdash shimmy or just a walk back shimmy? Walk back shimmy. And then to heavy kick. Walk back shimmy. Stand heavy kick. Punish counter. Below back knockdown. And then this is the swirl move. So this is gonna be the Talam Nung Hungen. Hungen.
Talam ng hangin.
Talam ng hangin. That wasn't bad. That was pretty good, actually. So, wait. So the knockdown. Juggle. Talam ng hangin. And then from out of this one, you can... Which one do we think this is? Is this the medium or the heavy? The medium version is safe on block. The heavy one is plus, although it comes up pretty slow. Does this get enhanced also? Because the Biani mode active powers up what options again? Powers up. Does it power up everything? Was that a Biani mode? Halamnang Hangen. She's in Biryani mode. Does she spend it here? I think the only moves that use it are... Which ones use it? Is it only the Alon uses it. I guess it's only Alon. Yeah. Okay. So I don't know which strength this is. It's either medium or heavy for this Halamnanghangen. I don't know yet. Okay. Now we're going to have the demon flip. Demon flip. Which is the Mukanang Langit into the kick ender. Which is the Kulag. And then combos crouching light punch, stand light punch. Yeah, so there's a target combo for sure, like stand light punch target combo. Stand, like maybe stand light punch, heavy punch, or medium punch. I can't tell. And then they cancel that into the main move, the Deloy Nang Too Big. And then they're going to go into which version of Alon? Like a knockdown version. But they're enhanced, right? They were already enhanced. So this starts when they're enhanced. Okay, so this goes into the enhanced one that causes the knockdown. So they're in they're in Biani mode, and then let's see here. This must be the light version. Light, enhanced, or maybe light, Biani, Alon. Knockdown. Because the medium one ground bounces. So when you're in Biani mode, the Deloy Nang Too Big X6 Alon light equals knockdown. M equals, what is it? It's a ground bounce. Heavy equals higher launcher. Okay. So they're going to go, once again, for the light, Deloy Too Big XX by Enhanced Biani Light Alon. And then they throw the projectile. Okay, then here, they're going to throw the karambit. Throwing the karambit, they call that move Pangilsa. Oh my god. Woo!
Pangil sa likuran. Pangil sa likuran.
Oh, you gave up?
Pangil sa likuran.
I can't hear. Can you guys hear that? You guys hear? Oh, my audio died. What the fuck? Hello, 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 hello.
Pangil sa likuran.
Pangil sa likuran. Panggil sa likuran. Panggil sa likuran. So strength of the move determines how far it goes. So the projectile goes out, and then checks drive rush, sunlight kick, counter hit. They cancel that into, of course, you know it, the Muka Ning Langit. Langi. And then they're gonna end this into XX Alan medium. But are they in Bioni mode? When do they're not in Bioni mode. Did they spend it already? How are they getting the ground bounce without spending it? This is not level 2 yet. She's not in level 2. Am I tripping? Because isn't this kind of like not how this operates? This seems strange. Is this a different version of the Buka? Oh wait, did I mix this up? This is the, sorry, hold on. This is the Deloy Nang Too Big, by the way. Yeah, this you might still get a ground bounce without Bioni, but you just can't combo out of it. I'm thinking this is the medium ender, and then they built it, but you can't combo, right? I kind of agree with that assessment. They have the similar effects, but it's not like a, see, the ground bounce is like a really small one there. So they're not in Bioni mode here. They just build it. So at 53 here, they're going to show off the feint. So this is going to be the Beyblade mood, the Talim Nang Hangen. The feint, pretending that they're going to lunge at you. So these are all safe. And then instead of doing the Talim Nang Hangen, they go for the anti-air DP, which is Lipad Nang Agila. Lipad Nang Agila? Anti-air DP. OD Lipad Nang Agila is invincible. And then here we see the other version. This is going to be one of the Talim Nang Hangen. It's going to be medium or heavy. I guess this is a heavy one, right? That's the heavy one. Heavy plus on block. Crouching light kick. Counter hit. Stand light punch shark combo. Stand light punch. Medium punch. We saw that one before. And then they cancel that. They're getting tricky with it. XX Demon Flip. This is the Muka Nang Langit. Langi into the... This time they're doing the Beyblade fall down move, which is going to be Ulan. Ulan only hits cross up and has a crazy trajectory. And then this is going to be like crouching light punch combo. So, of course, cancel that into the Deloy too big. And they were not in... They are in Bion... When did they build Bioni? They built Bioni when? Did this whole sequence they started in Bioni? They've been in Bioni this whole time, right? So they're in Bioni. Lands the anti-air DP. Going to go ahead and go in with the Talim Nang Hungin for plus frames. Crouching light kick target conversion to the standing light punch target combo. Canceled into the Muga Nang Langit Demon Flip. Into the Ulan cross up crouching light punch. The Loy Nang too big. And then it's going to spin Bioni on which version of Alon? So going to go for the ground pound Alon. See, this bounces way higher. Okay, it's coming together. So, Bioni, M, Alon, ground bounce. And then it's going to be DP, which is, of course, everyone knows what this is called. This is called the Lipad ng Aguila. Everyone knows that. Everyone knows this. Everyone knows this. Okay. 103 here. So she's starting the sequence off with one of her demon flips. She's going to go for the kick ender. Kick ender. The kick ender is the... What is that called? What is the kick ender called? Does anyone remember? It's not the Ulan. It is going to be Kulag. Kulag, of course. Kulag dives out of the way. And then that's just stand... No, what is this? This is not stand heavy punch, right? So what's tripping me up is I think the second hit of stand heavy punch is special cancelable. Is that just what it is? It just is. They're just special canceling on the second hit. The animation trips me up every time. So they're going to stand heavy punch, and then your main route is always going to be routing into the, of course, your favorites. Deloy. Nung too big. And then they're going to go for which version of Alon? This is going to be the heavy version of Alon. Of course, the heavy launcher. And then drive rush. Oh, God. They're going to go for a drive rush. The drive rush is so fast. Maybe crouching heavy. And then they're going to go to OD. Karambit throw. OD fireball here, which is the OD fireball. The Angilsa Likaran. Angilsa Likaran. Lets you combo to stand light kick. And then that's going to give him time to cancel instead to something with slower startup, which would be the Talim Nang Hangin. And this might be Why does he go into the air on that one? Or why does she go into the air on that one? On block, it just doesn't do that. Because if you see here at 56 seconds, she's going to do it on block, right? So here she goes for it on block. Maybe it just doesn't do it on block. I'm guessing it's probably the heavy version here. How does this is for sure the heavy because it's plus on block. What does the startup look like that? It's big spin, 1 slash. Okay. And at 107. Drive rush crouch heavy, I think. The OD fireball, stand light kick. That looks like the heavy. I think that's the same one. I think it just goes into that swirl on hit, and you're going to build the Bioni mode from that. Her driver seems really fast, yes. And then stand heavy punch just juggles. Level 1 is invincible. Anything to note about her level 1? Does it seem like it has good range or anything? You can't tell. It just immediately goes into an animation right there. Maybe no range. Yeah, her driver seems ridiculous. Okay, 120. We got like a 121. Jump. Medium kick? We said something was jump medium kick earlier. 30 seconds. We're at 123. What happened at 30 seconds? Is this the same animation? Overhead to jump. No. Leg back, toe forward. It's a different animation. Must be jump heavy kick. So here we are. Jump. It's got to be jump heavy kick. Wonder if that had 2 hits. All right, right. Forgot. Or gives her Bioni. So jump heavy kick. Crouching heavy punch. XXOD. Talim Nanghangen. Causes launcher. And then that lets you link into... So if you land... So if you don't have Bioni mode, you can land OD Talim Nanghangen and then link into... Or juggle into Deloy Nang Too Big and build your Bioni. But I think I can't... Oh, God. She wasn't in the mode already, right? She started this without having... Or she did. Does she have it? I can't see. She does not have it. So she's going to route OD to Lim Dong Hangen. That's right. Oh, yeah, that also builds the... That's right. It doesn't spend it, but it can build it. Builds Bioni. So you can use the Ender, so you can get extended combos here. So then they juggle with Deloy and Too Big, and then do they use the Alon? What Alon Ender do they use? Knockdown. That's got to be the light. I don't know why you would go for the light one. Light. Bioni. Lights. Alon. Knockdown. Okay, they're just doing the demon flip here. Empty demon flip here to flex. And then what? What do you got here? What is it again? Crouching, medium kick, drive rush, cancel! To crouching medium punch, I think. Kimberly and Chip with a drive rush, low forward drive rush. Stand light punch target combo. Into launcher. And then that's going to cancel into Deloy too big. Nang too big. Deloy Nang too big. And then, hold on. Was she in Bioni mode? She is in Bioni mode. So she's going to use one of the Elan enders right here. She's going to spend it. Deloy Nang too big right here. And then there's the Elan, and it's going to be the medium ender, right? Bioni M Elan. Ground pound. And this is going to cause the higher ground pound so she can get a combo follow-up, like a DP maybe? Like worst comes to worst DP? Or stand heavy punch. Stand heavy punch is crazy. Look at the juggle potential. The DP, once again, is called the Lipad Nang Agila. That's the angle on her demon flip is insane. What an insane angle. Just levitates towards the opponent. And then look, I can't believe that. I still can't believe that. This is going to be the Ulan, OD Ulan cross up. So one thing of note, can choose to use OD for demon flip at start and follow-ups independent. I can't spell. Independently? Like M. Bison. Is it called Psycho Rise, they call it now? And then that lets you get Crouching Light Punch, Shadow Rise, Crouching Light Punch, into, of course, you know it, you love it, the Deloy Nang Too Big. And then she's in Karambit, I think, or in Bioni mode, so it's going to be Launcher, Bioni, H. Elan, Launcher. And then Drive Rush, Crouching MK. That's got to be the medium. That's got to be the medium. We see how much faster that is. This is going to be medium Beyblade, which is the Talim Nang Hangen Beyblade. Okay. For sure, that's the medium one. It's way faster. Okay. So 141. We're going to start with the fireball. And this is going to be... The fireball is... What's the fireball called? Pangil Sa Likuron. I never got the pronunciation for this one. What am I doing? I'm losing it. Losing my touch. Pangil Sa Likuron.
Pangil sa likuran.
Pangil sa likuran. Pangil sa likuran. Pangil sa likuran. Oh my god. Ah! It hits once. Hits twice. Oh, that's crazy how this hits. And then they're going to go into Demon Flip. I think I'm going to drop the names once, and then I might start going for the colloquial names after that. And this is going to be Kick Ender, the Kulag. Stand Heavy Punch. Does Jamie's Heavy Punch even have this much meterless juggle potential? I know stand heavy punch from Jamie juggles a lot, but I feel like she's even pushing past Jamie in terms of that standing heavy punch juggle potential. It can like fill the middle of every combo or end it. I feel like it has more potential. Yeah, like more like a JP stand heavy punch, actually. That's a good comparison. Drive rush. Overhead. That's got to be crouch. So she can do drive rush overhead to crouching medium punch. OD. The thing is, for the Deloy Nang Too Big, I don't have a name for this. Stock? Store? I guess you could call this the store. But this is OD. And then OD has unique animations. Right? That's the idea. And she gets the head slicer during the level 2. The OD version can combo from light attack into super arts. It also powers up Alon to a devastating slice. Yeah, so this is... She's going to go to level 2 here? Is that what happens? What are the super names again? I forgot to write those down. So here. Level 1. Hiwa Nang Kalangitan? Hiwa Nang Kalangitan? If it's supposed to be a soft G.
Hiwa ng kalangitan.
Hiwa ng kalangitan.
Hiwa ng kalangitan.
Hiwa ng kalangitan. Of course. Hiwa ng kalangitan. This is so difficult. Oh my god. Okay, so level 2 here is the Nakatagang Lakas. Nakatagang Lakas.
Nakatagong lakas.
Nakatagong
Nakatagong lakas.
Nakatagong lakas. Nakatagong lakas. Okay. So the level 2, what does it do? She is in... Stays in Biani mode. New move. Linya ng liwanag. A rapid slash cross up. And then OD, new version of OD Alon, Buzzsaw. So she actually continues the combo here. That's just going to be the heavy version of the Beyblade, which is the Talim Nang Hangen. Then stand heavy punch. And straight into the OD. Deloy, too big. Buzz. Level 2 enhanced. Buzzsaw. Okay, so she's in level 2 also. So when you're in level 2, you have this aura, right? She goes Super Saiyan God mode on you, has the blue aura. So 155 here. Demon Flip. In level 2. Demon Flip. God, the angles are nuts. The momentum you carry out of this. ODK Ender, which is once again the kick Ender is the Kulog. And this is plus on block, right? I mean, they confirmed that at least one of them was plus on block. They said it's safe on block. This one looks pretty plus. The OD version of all three of these attacks make it safer plus on block. Oh, yeah. Plus, grab. Okay, so out of the grab, what do they do? Back grab, back throw, and then they're going to go into... They're going to use this to set up the OD fireball. Yeah, at this point, I'm going to be using the... Oh, no, it's OD demon flip. I'm going to be using colloquial stuff. I can't spend the whole breakdown discussing things. Kick Ender. And this is gonna... Was that a punish counter? Punish counter. Punish counter. Crouching heavy punch for sure. XX Doloy. Nang too big. XX that's gonna be... She's in level 2, so she can use the Biani H Alon here, and it's not gonna pull her out of Biani mode. And then she's gonna do another... Oh my god. Juggle that with another Deloy Nung too big. And then what? Biani medium? Biani M Alon. Ground pound. And then what was the ender? Just a stand heavy punch at the end? Stand heavy punch. And then she uses that to set up cross up rapid slash the new move Linya Nang Liawana. My god. So what is the data on the cross up slash? What did they say specifically? They didn't say nothing. Cross up slash that launches. Oh, it's a cross up launcher. Let me just put that here. So they get the launcher, and they just juggle this with what? Straight up just ODDP? Nothing else? Yeah, okay. Now we're going to get to the final sequence. Punish counter DI, as they always start these. Punish counter DI, crouch heavy punch. XX Deloy. Not too big. Store? I guess we'll call this store. That's what we can call this. And then she's already in Biani. So she's going to go, what, M with it? Biani M Alon? No, Biani H Alon. Launcher. Drive Rush. Crouching Medium Punch. XX Medium Beyblade. Stand Heavy Punch. XX OD Deloy Nang Too Big. XX Level 3. Okay, I can sight read the combos. We're figuring this out. What's her level 3 called? The final fucking boss here. Oh my goodness. How do we say this, chat? Here we go.
Pamumukadkad ng sampagita.
Oh my god. Ah. No. Oh my goodness. This one's too tough. Pamamukad ng sampaguita?
Pamumukadkad ng sampagita.
Sampagita. So sampagita I can do. Nang sampagita. Pamamukadkad ng sampagita?
Pamumukadkad ng sampagita.
Pamamukadkad ng sampagita?
Pamumukadkad.
Pamomo. It's like momo. Pamomokadkad ng sampagita?
Pamumukadkad ng
God, that's so fast. That is so fast. Oh my god. I'm trying so hard.
Now let's talk about the trash. What do I do with the trash? How do I dispose of the trash? I don't know.
Mumu?
Pamumukadkad ng Pamumukadkad ng sampagita.
Pamumukadkad ng sampagita?
Pamumukadkad ng sampagita.
Pamumukadkad ng sampagita?
Pamumukadkad ng sampagita.
Pamumukadkad ng sampagita. That wasn't too bad. That wasn't too bad. Okay. I'm going to forget this immediately. This is like practicing a combo, landing it once, and then never hitting training mode again. It's gone instantly. Yeah, she does a Kamehameha. Why did she turn Super Saiyan all of a sudden? Why did she randomly turn Super Saiyan? Okay, this is going to be a tough one. It's going to be one of the toughest guides I've ever had to do. Woo! Or not guides, but trailer breakdowns. Okay, let me get this ready. Okay, I'm going to mute alerts. I guess the alerts probably aren't even working for some reason. They're always broken. I'm going to mute them for now. I'm going to ignore you guys for a little bit. We're going to start recording this, but you guys can go ahead and say hi to YouTube and say what's up. I'm going to start recording. There was a lot going on in that Yasmin gameplay trailer, but don't worry, we've gone frame by frame to break everything down along with the information from the Steam blog post. So let's go ahead and take a look at the trailer again, this time in slow-mo, and I'll give you the breakdown on all the moves we see here. She's a bit of a mix of, like, think of a Kimberly, a Guy, and a Chip from Guilty Gear, along with having things like a really fast rush down and drive rush. And here's to start with the stand heavy punch a la Jamie. 3-hit stand heavy punch to get the punish counter there. And she's going to link out of this into the stand medium punch. I'm calling this target combo knockdown. She has a couple of target combos. That one causes a little launcher effect here. Here's a stand medium kick target combo from a mid starter there with 3 kicks to cause a knockdown as well. And they're going to go ahead and demo another target combo here as well from crouching medium kick. This cancels for a knockdown as well. So a couple of unique target combo options. Here's a unique option she has. I believe this is a unique sweep move, not her regular sweep. We're going to see her regular crushing heavy kick sweep later on. But this is a command sweep, which allows her to cancel into her first special move we're seeing here. This is a demon flip style special move. And here we go. I'm going to give my best attempt to give the actual Tagalog pronunciations at least once for each one of these moves. I'm doing my best here. Please bear with me. This is Muka ng Langit. So this is her demon flip option. She's going to have 2 different options out of it, including just an empty demon flip. Here she goes for the regular grab. We're going to see a kick and a punch option for enders out of that later on. Here's a jump medium punch, causing an air-to-air interaction to a juggle. Into that's the regular crouching heavy kick sweep, so like a basic heavy kick knockdown here. Dash in, and there's the overhead. She has like a forward medium punch style overhead. Jump up here into the cross up jump medium kick, and there's that stand heavy punch again. Now Nice little taunt here. Let's get into the action. What's the next one? Here is a stand heavy kick a la something like a Ryu, a spaced heavy kick here. Looks like a pretty good poke. And it's a bit of a spacing trap here because you have the crouching light punch buffered into what is going to be probably the most important special in her toolkit. This is the Deloy Nang Too Big, because you're going to see that this move is going to be her store system. So let's break down the Deloy Nang Too Big. It's here. This initial whirlwind animation you're seeing is the actual special move. Think of maybe a bit of a Lily in this situation. Out of this move, she's going to have 3 different Ender options from the Alon Ender. And they're all going to have different properties. Either a mid version, which causes the opponent to stand, a medium version for a ground bounce, and a heavy version for a knockdown. The important thing about this is she is a store character. This is going to build up her store option to power up her next Alon Ender out of the store moveset. So here you're going to see what I believe is the light version of the Alon Ender. It's going to keep the opponent standing. And now after doing this sequence, the Alon Ender, you're going to see that the Karambit is now glowing blue, meaning the next time she goes for this Ender, it's going to give an enhanced version of that Ender, which has basically higher juggle potential for extended combos. But this one is nice because even if you don't have the power up, if you land in the light Alon, you can go for a standing reset shimmy. So either go for immediate grab or walk back shimmy into the stand heavy kick, which you see causes the punish counter, and into the next move. Sort of a Beyblade style special move here. I'm going to give you my best shot here as well to give this one. This is the Talim Nang Hangen. So this is going to be, I believe, the heavy version of this Beyblade move. And we're going to see the different variations of this. On hit, it's going to go into this upward launching animation. But this move for medium and heavy on block will just normally end there. The medium one is safe on block. The heavy one is plus on block but slow. And the light one is a feint animation where she kind of pump fakes and doesn't move anywhere. So here's the Beyblade Ender right there into a knockdown. Here's her Demon Flip again. This time we're going to see one of the first Enders out of it. So this is going to be which version is this? This is going to be the Kick Ender, which is called the Kulog. So going up there with the Kulog Ender, falls down, gets a light punch target combo. So it looks like she also has target combos like Kimberly Crouching Light Punch, linked to stand light punch into unique target combo animation. So Kimberly has those into the store option, the Deloy Nang Too Big, into the Alon. And this time, we're going to see an enhanced version. So that's the same version we saw before. The light Ender previously left the opponent standing for a strike throw shibby mix-up scenario. This time, because she had the Biani enhancement on the Karambit, she spends it here to get the enhanced knockdown. So she kind of builds the Biani for the enhancement and then spends it on the next interaction, and we'll have to build it back again by scoring another hit into the Alon Ender. And here you're going to see her unique projectile. She actually throws the Karambit right there. This is the Pangilsa Likuran. That one's tough for me. Sorry. But this projectile is pretty cool because it goes out at this like 45-degree angle and it can't hit them on the way up. We'll see later. But if she throws it for Oki, it can whiff initially and then it comes back for a follow-up hit. So here we're going to see the fireball go out, stand light kick, check on the dry rush from Kimberly, cancel that into the Deloy Nang Too Big, the store option here, and it's going to end in this time the medium Alon finisher, which causes that ground bounce to build back the Biani. We'll see later that ground bounce, when enhanced, allows extra juggle potentials. Here we see that's actually a little key moment right here. Little feint into an anti-air DP. So this feint you're seeing initially here on the bottom right is actually the light version of her Beyblade move, the Talam Nang Hangen. So you can kind of fake the opponent out because, once again, if they block the heavy one traveling horizontally, it lets them get in for pressure. It's plus on block. So doing the feint here, feints it out while Kimberly's jumping, and then surprise anti-air DP. It looks like a really legit anti-air DP. Fast startup and hitting like deep in the jump angle, so it shows that it's pretty invincible as well. The Lipad Nang Agila. Try my best here. That's the anti-air DP. And surprise, surprise, the blog post says that this is actually going to be invincible when using OD meter. So she's like a Kimberly mixed with a Lily with the store system with the chip style movement from Guilty Gear with an invincible OD DP. It's looking a little crazy right now. Looking a little crazy. So DP knockdown here, going to approach. And then here we're going to see the heavy version of the Beyblade, the Talim Nang Hungen. And this is going to be plus on block. It looks like it's about +1. You see Kimberly there tried to actually press a button in this interaction. She's going to get counter hit by the crouching light kick here. And then going to convert that to the stand light punch target combo. And then going to cancel that into the demon flip, getting tricky with it. Look at the angle on that. And there we see the next option out of it. This is going to be the punch option, the Ulan cross up. Now, this version of the Ender is only going to hit cross up, so it will not hit in front, so you have to space it. Like, the different strength of the demon flip controls how far you go. And this only is useful for cross ups. And it's going to go ahead and apply a little mix there. So get your parries ready to defend. Crouching medium punch link after as well. Canceled into the store. And they're going to go ahead and go with the ground pound Ender on that one. And you see here, you get a juggle this time. So let's back up a little bit. Remember, if you can see here when the sequence began, Yasmine here has the Karambit in hand. She's in Bayani mode, which means her next conversion to the Deloy Nang Too Big is going to be devastating. So Deloy Nang Too Big cancels into the medium Bayani Alan here, which causes the ground bounce. The ground bounce is much higher this time with the Bayani enhancement, and they're going to go ahead and get the conversion into the DP pickup right here. So you get a little bit of extra juggles out of that. Demon flip in again. This time going with the kick, dodges the anti-air attempt from Kimberly. Stand heavy punch punish counter into the Deloy Nang Too Big. Got to go ahead and end that with an Elan with the heavy version. That's the launcher version. And when enhanced, you get really high launches here. Drive rush crouch heavy punch for the meaty. By the way, we've been watching this in slow-mo. Let me put this again at full speed just one more time, just to make it clear what we're dealing with. Let's look at that one more time. Blink and you'll miss it. Look how fast this drive rush is. That is an insanely fast drive rush going half the screen. This thing looks really, really scary. So she has Kimberly mobility as well. So you got to be on the lookout for that. Just keep that in mind when watching this in slow-mo. So drive rush into crouch heavy for the meaty option. Going to cancel that into the OD fireball, which gives you extra hits on that. One hit connects on the way up here, and the other hits don't connect, letting her extend the combo. So it's pretty interesting, this setup, right? One hit connects, going to link into the stand light kick right here, and then the fireball's going to pick up, allowing extra hit stun here for the cancel from the light kick into the Beyblade move. Normally this would not combo, right? This I believe is the heavy Beyblade as well. On hit, it does that unique animation of the launcher. That's the only difference. On block, it just stops the initial lunge on the ground. And you're going to be able to pick up here with stand heavy punch. Stand heavy punch has so much juggle potential. And here we have the first super, her level 1, the Hiwanang Kalangitan. I'm trying my best. And that's going to be an invincible level 1, which has juggle potential. And also it puts her in Bayani. It restores the Bayani mode and lets her have the next enhancement on her routing as well. So you can use it as a reversal and build the Bayani, which means your next combo hit will be pretty devastating. Kind of like a My situation, but probably not as busted because, you know, it's not really enhancing her projectiles. It's just her next combo is a little bit better. Okay, we got the outfit swap here. Jump in, heavy kicked over the Ingrid Blast, crouching heavy punch into the OD Beyblade here. And out of this one, you're going to get a unique route into the store, the Deloy Nang Too Big. So OD Beyblade lets you route into that. Also, on hit, it also builds the Bayani mode. So that's another thing to keep in mind, is that the Beyblade will also build it on hit. It doesn't spend it like the Elan. The Elan is the only move that actually spends Bayani mode. So they started the sequence without being in Bayani, built it on the OD Beyblade, route into the Deloy Nang Too Big, into the store. Going to spend the Elan here. They're going to do the light version, light enhanced one for a better knockdown. Here's empty demon flip to bait out the drive rush, and then crouching medium kick drive rush cancel. I do feel like I'm getting a lot of Kimberly vibes from this gameplay trailer, but she has an invincible DP and a low forward drive rush, two things that Kimberly is definitely lacking in this game. And yeah, it just seems like they gave her a lot of tools. So crouching medium kick drive rush cancel into crouching medium punch, into like maybe a stand medium punch target combo right there, or the light one into that little unique launcher, juggle into Deloy Nang Too Big, into the store, and then they're going to go ahead and go with the Elan medium for that ground bounce, and then heavy punch juggle into the DP. So they spent the Bayani mode on that juggle there, on the medium Elan, got that pickup. And then they're going to go ahead and Demon flip. Look at the freaking angle. This is nuts. This is nuts. It's almost like on reaction, by the way, to the Ingrid fireball. Maybe a heavy demon flip into the OD Ulan cross up. That is so crazy looking. Got to get a link there to the crouching medium punch into the store as well. And then got to juggle this or follow this up with the launcher Elan. So this is going to be the higher launcher enhanced because she had the Bioni enhancement stored. Driver's crouching medium kick into the Beyblade. Gonna go ahead and end that sequence there. And that's a pretty good route as well, because ending in this, keep in mind, ending in the Beyblade will restore the Bioni mode. So she spent the Bioni in the middle of the combo and then built it back for the next sequence. So pretty good routing on this to get the enhancement, but also then build it right back so your next combo is devastating. Here's an anti-air version of the Fireball. So yes, the upward trajectory of the Fireball can also do the anti-airs. And of course, she's going to get a combo from that. Anti-air Fireball into the Demon Flip Kick Ender. Cause a juggle state. Heavy Punch Juggle. Going to go ahead and let that one rock. Drive Rush in, and it's the Drive Rush Overhead. She has a nice little Drive Rush Overhead, of course. Linked to the Crouching Medium Punch. Cancel this to OD Store this time. OD Deloy Nung Too Big. And this goes into a unique animation on that. And then here we have her level 2. Her level 2 is an install super, of course. The Nakatagang Lakas. Know that one? I'll let you be the judge. And the point of this level 2 is she stays in the Bioni mode during its time, right? So she gets a couple of unique special move enhancements as well, but it basically means you don't have to worry about building Bioni. You stay in that mode. And you can also combo out of it from that. So she goes into, rather, the heavy Beyblade. That's going to hit, cause a little launching effect, stand heavy punch, and then OD Deloy Nung Too Big, the store. And this time, the OD version has a unique animation. Before she sliced the stomach open, and then this time she has the buzzsaw effect, so maybe it does more damage. She causes a hard knockdown or something, but you get that unique animation there. Look at the angles on this Demon Flip. It's so crazy. One thing to note, here you can see that she's doing a non-OD version of the Demon Flip and then goes into the OD version of the Kick Ender. It's kind of like M. Bison's Shadow Rise, where you can choose to do an OD version of it at first for more mobility and do an OD Ender, or do the regular starter of the movement portion and then spend meter in the second half. So you have some flexibility in when you spend the meter. That's going to be plus on block, by the way. So the OD versions are generally plus on block for both. So get in for pressure. She gets the OD Kick Ender in for the grab right here. And here you're going to see OD Demon Flip. Where is the hurt box, man? And then into the Kick Ender again. Punish counter on that one. Crouch Heavy Punch. Link on that punish counter into the Deloy Nung Too Big. Got to go ahead and then use one of the Bioni extensions here. The heavy Elan there with the Bioni launcher, which lets her go right back into the store. Deloy Nung Too Big again. And then going to go into the medium one for the ground pound and the heavy punch. So this is a level 2 sequence, by the way. I probably should have mentioned that up front. She's glowing with the blue aura the whole time. She's going Super Saiyan God mode. That's why she has the blue aura around her. So she's able to use multiple back-to-back Elan enhanced moves. So gets the launcher enhanced Elan with the heavy ender, and then gets the medium ground pound. It can still juggle out of it. So you can see how with level 2, she gets really nasty juggles. Juggle into the stand heavy punch. That stand heavy punch has so much juggle potential. And the next unique move, you thought it was over. So this is a level 2 only special move. They call this one the Linya Nang Liawang. That was clean. That was clean. So this is a cross-up rapid slash style move a la like Virgil in MVC3. So yes, this is a cross-up. You think it's going to hit in front. It kind of looks like her Beyblade move, which is plus on block and hits in the front. But surprise, it's a cross-up. And it causes a launching effect. And then you can juggle there. They do the juggle here with the ODDP to pick up and combo out of that as well. So don't be in burnout against Yasmine is what I'm thinking. And here we're going to see the final sequence. Of course, we're going to start with the punish counter DI. And this is going to be the toughest one for me. Let's see if I nail it. It's coming up here very shortly. Deloy Nang Too Big, the store. They're going to go into the Bioni heavy Elan Ender here to get the extended launcher. Drive Rush in for the conversion. Crouching medium punch into the medium Beyblade move. Causes the pickup here. And then they get one last juggle into the OD Deloy Nang Too Big again. Or, sorry, what do they do here? Pick up here. That's just a heavy punch, man. Then they do the OD, the Loi Nang too big for the juggle. Then level 3 here. Level 3, it's the finisher. Here we go. Level 3, the Pamumu Kadkad Nang Sampaguita. That wasn't my cleanest attempt. Hold on. Google, can you hit that for me?
Pamumukadkad ng sampagita.
Pamumu Kadkad Nang Sampagita. All right, her level 3 to finish. Nothing gameplay-wise is too unique with the level 3. It's going to be an invincible level 3 for big damage, but for some reason, she's turning Super Saiyan. She literally has level 2, giving her Super Saiyan God aura, and then she throws a Kamehameha. That's literally a Kamehameha at the end there. Like, oh, I don't know. I thought she was just wielding a knife. I guess if you're Filipino, you can turn Super Saiyan. And yeah, that's about it for Yasmine. So her rushdown looks insane. Her demon flip looks crazy. Clearly a lot of chip inspiration from Guilty Gear. And then she seems like she has a lot of tools Kimberly would have, but including things like an invincible level 1, an enhancement system, and a low 4 drive rush, and an invincible DP. So it feels like she's going to be good. I think she's going to be good. She has a lot of Street Fighter 6 isms and unique strengths. So be on the lookout for Yasmine. Let me know what you thought about the gameplay trailer and the breakdown. Let me know if you learned anything from this video, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace. Boom. Okay. Clip it and ship it. Let's get it going. Uploading now. And did I really spend an hour and a half preparing the breakdown? That went on for too long, I think. Okay. Thank you, everyone who was subbing during that time. I don't know what's going on. I feel like none of that actually... couldn't hear any of it. Is my audio engine broken? Oh, it is. It literally is. The Tofu, Tom, thank you. Hey, it's Dale, the 23. Greed Boys, the 63, thank you. Big Mike 2135, the 21, thank you very much. Did I miss anything on YouTube? I think I saw that. Thanks for the 1,000 jewels earlier, Jorge. Okay. How are we feeling about Yasmine, guys? What's the temperature check? What are we thinking? I wish they would show that at these announcement shows. I don't really know why they don't just like actually show what the game's going to play like. Seems like a little bit of a waste.
Join 'em.
Hey, DJ Mighty with that fresh prime. Enjoy the mid-tier emotes. As cool as I knew she'd be. Yeah, I'm glad they did something a little bit different. I mean, it's clearly Chip. This is clearly like Street Fighter 6 Chip plus like a fireball. I like the fireball sandwich, by the way. Like her throwing the fireball up and then conditioning you to sit there. I wonder what the cross up in level 2 is going to be on block. If they had shown that, the discourse could have been averted slightly. You're right. I just don't think they give you enough for people to chew on. You can't leave new characters out there to dry like that without anything to actually like go off of. But it is crazy to me that they gave her so much. Maybe her damage will be bad. Like, think about Jamie. Jamie on paper seems like he should be pretty good, but the fact that he has to do the whole drink system to get his damage up and get his dive kick and everything really holds him back. But for Yasmine, she doesn't have that. She just has the store system, which is going to inhibit her damage potential in certain situations. So she probably is going to have low damage in a lot of situations where it doesn't line up. And I guess if you think about it, having to get one hit to do damage on your next hit in Street Fighter 6 is pretty bad. That's pretty bad because like most characters are cashing out from any stray hit and nooch with a low forward. That's a big problem with this game overall when trying to do unique things is that most characters just kill you instantly with a random low forward from round start because you have full drive meter. That's definitely a big downside. Do you think she'll be the first DLC with charge moves? Definitely not. I definitely don't think she'll have any charge moves. No way. All right. Let me see where I go with this. I'm going to take a quick break here, guys. Thanks for tuning in. BRB. Give me a minute here, guys. Okay, what did I miss? What did I miss? All right, guys, I've thought about it. I've thought about it. And my thoughts are I'm going to end the stream. I got to prep dinner and walk the dog. Those are my thoughts.
The one other thing.
I didn't have time to prep dinner or walk the dog. All right. I'm going to try to have things done and maybe get another stream in this weekday. Filipino lesson took too much out of you. It was just too early, man. Work's been busy. Didn't have time to do anything between. I'm going to wrap it up here, guys. Thanks for tuning in to my POV. The reaction and the breakdown will be going up on the second channel, More Brian Enough, very soon. It'll be going up tonight. So easy freezies on the edit right now. So if you're not tuning into More Brian Enough, by the way, the regular uploads are going on to the second channel there. So be sure to check those out. And Bricky! Oh shit, we're about to get the handoff. My man Bricky. Bricky. The man behind the merch himself. By the way, exclamation point merch. One of the genius minds behind Orchid 8 right over there. What's going on, man? Thanks for the big raid. Hey, Bricky viewers, what was Bricky up to? Is he in the Sajam Slam right now? The 2xKO one? Is that what he's doing? Bricky is like a gamer. I know he does the Warhammer 40k lore. I should check those out. I watched a video recently on Warhammer 40k, some of the games. I have to get into the lore. He's in the Capcom thing tomorrow. Oh, he's playing Street Fighter right now. Who's this coach? Is he still on the Chun-Li? Who's coaching this guy? Let me see. Did they post that on the Capcom Fighters or in the Street Fighter Twitter? He's not on JB's team. He's not on Dual Kevin's team. He's on Team Nephew, Brawl Pro, Jurassic Rabbit, Bricky, and Blood Thunder. I'm still undecided if Nephew's a good coach or not. I can't tell, man. Nephew knows his shit, but I think I feel like it'd be hard to tell if he's being serious or trolling at any point. Anyways, shout outs to Bricky, shout outs to the Bricky raid and all the Bricky viewers. I'm going to be raiding and passing this raid off over to Tampa Never Sleeps because I am actually wrapping up the stream right now. I'm out of here. So, thanks for stopping by. Maybe I'll catch you next time. Peace out, everybody. Take care. Have a good night. Adios. And YouTube, later to you as well. Thanks for tuning in. Peace.